The Cana Modz with a C. And it's a clone of you-know-what. 2 days back, I covered the Cana Modz V3 clone / lawsuit. And about a day after I posted the video, I realized from you guys that I had the sample version. Why the hell would a company send me the sample version review and not the final product? Well, that's dumb. Dumb. That's when I reached out to a company called Wet Vapes. They sent this updated version to me to show to you guys. The company that made this updated version is the same company that made the sample version that I reviewed 2 days ago. The manufacturer is out of China and they are called Cloudpour. Like I said, this one is the updated version, and from what I'm being told, this is what's being sold to the public. Wet Vapes does sell 4 different color options: black, blue, orange, and red. Check her out. On the front, as you can see, you get this nice LED screen. Just like the sample, shows the wattage, the voltage, the resistance, and the battery life. You also got this USB port for charging. A USB cord comes with it as well. On the side, you got 3 clicky buttons. Your fire button, wattage up and down buttons. Nice clicky buttons. On the base, you got your vent hole for battery venting. 510 connection with a well for all your 22mm addies, tanks, clear misers, etc. You see where I'm going with this, right? It's got the exact same features as the sample and authentic. Back panel secured by 2 screws, one on the top and one on the bottom. Take those screws out, back panel pops right off. There's your circuitry right there, boys and girls. Look how neat she is. Super duper neat. I mean, twice as neat as the sample and just as neat as the real thing. Just like the sample, the circuitry cover is clear, as you guys can see the wires in there. Obviously that's where your 18650 sits. Here's what really impressed me. As soon as I popped that sucker open to put my battery in, it had a note in there and it said, "Do not insert batteries in the wrong way. This does not have reverse battery protection. So if you insert it the wrong way, you will fry the chip." It had a notification in there. The sample didn't have it. The real thing didn't have it. That's impressive to me. They're covering all the details, and that's what I like. This is a 30-watt device, and a legit 30 watts at that. Oh yeah, it's the same chip in here that the sample had. And with that, it has the exact same function features, safety features as the sample. And because of that, in this video, I'm not gonna go over all those features just because I already did 2 videos ago. So if you missed those, check them out in the link in the description starting at 4 minutes and 39 seconds. Let's get into the pros. 1, no stolen trademarks anywhere. None on the box or the screen. All you see is the main screen. No stolen trademark. Yes! Good job, Cloudpour! The box and finish is just mint. No scratches, no burrs. Neat. I'm loving it. Loving it. The 510 connection threads are compatible with all my devices. And guess what? None of those devices sit crooked. There's an example for you right there. As you can see, straight as an arrow. Back to the buttons on the side. Gotta love those clicky buttons. Just makes me feel special every time I click that button. I don't know what it is about it. A productive vape. The circuitry is nice and neat. Like I said, it's as neat as the authentic. And it comes with a notification to let you know not to put your battery in the wrong way. The chip in this device is damn near close to the DNA 30 chip. They fixed some of the bugs that were in the sample in this chip, in the updated chip. I would say it's about 98% there compared to the DNA 30. Remember how I mentioned with the sample that it read too hot a lot? Not with this one. They fixed that. I've got the same build in here, 0.5, 0.6 ohm build that I did on the sample in that sample review. I could chain vape, and it'll never get too hot on me or shut down. I also noticed that with the battery life, it's better with this updated version than the sample version. About the same as any DNA 30 box mod that uses an 18650, a single 18650. For example, with this 0.5 ohm build, chain vaping, I can go about 2.5 hours of quality vape time, okay, before the battery starts to die off. Same as the DNA 30. So whatever Cloudpour did with this final version, they did right. It's almost there. Close. There's only one thing keeping it from it. The only con that I found with this chip, just like the sample, when this thing goes into auto shutdown mode for a long period of time, you have to click it once, let that main screen pop up, and then you could vape it. That's a pain in my ass. See, I don't want to have to think about it. I don't want to have to press the button, wait, then take a vape. I want to be able to pick it up, hit that button, and vape. It's almost like like second nature. This little glitch or whatever they got going on is kind of like a roadblock. So Cloudpour, yeah, if you change that chip up, make it to where once it goes into auto shutdown mode, all it needs is one click of the button and it fires right up. It'll be right there with the DNA 30. Right now, Wet Vapes is out of stock, but are scheduled to have more of these things available June 2nd. So if Wet Vapes hadn't sent this to me for a review, would I have purchased it? And the answer to that is no. And I'll tell you why. The con. Because of that, I wouldn't buy it. But that's just me. I mean, hell, it may not be a big issue for you. Like I said, Cloudpour, you fix that con, you make it to where when it goes into auto shutdown mode for a long period of time, you can press the fire button, it's gonna fire right up. Hell yes. I'll buy 3 or 4 of them. And for $79.99, oh yeah, that's the price, by the way. For someone who's never owned a DNA 30 or any other 30-watt device that's regulated, I would say take a chance on it. This is Rip Trippers, and remember, smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now.